evening, welcome to Vape Talk UK. This is getting cleaner and cleaner each week, isn't it?
It's getting good, isn't it? I'm liking this.
I'm still not 100% sure if we're live or not, and I'm sure one day we'll get it right enough. Let's do a slight refresh. Yeah, it looks as though we're live. The credits are just going out live, so I think we're about 20 seconds ahead. Good evening, welcome to Vape Talk UK, episode 154, the Vapers lifestyle. You had a good week, mate?
Busy. Yeah, very busy. But
It's not the best weather to be busy, is it really?
No. Oh my god, I'm sweating gobs. What about you? I'm actually completely starkers from the waist down because it's just cooler. Really is. Just remind me if I look like I'm about to stand up.
Yeah, please.
Because we could get the video censored, you know.
Oh, it really has. Yeah, we are typically British, though, aren't we? You know, 1 minute we're happy, 1 minute we're not, 1 minute, and it's just. I love the weather. Yeah, I love hot weather.
You love it.
I love it. I just don't like stuffy weather.
This is stuffy.
I like to be able to breathe.
Yeah, I like the kind of weather where you can go for a walk and you're just wearing your t-shirt. You don't have to worry about a coat or oat, but you also don't have to worry about your flesh burning off your bones from intense sunlight.
Apparently we're getting echoes, guys.
We're getting echoes.
Can we confirm if we're getting echoes? It's me. I'm echoing. Let me turn Chandler Bing down.
And let me get chat up because I still haven't got chat up.
Am I? Are we still echoing?
I suppose I need to talk in order to find this out.
It's always a good start. Let me put my microphone away from my speakers. I really ought to wear a headset, really.
It does give you kind of Mickey Mouse kind of ears, though. So there is still a very faint echo, but that's a hell of a lot better. Why is that now not working on YouTube? Oh, for crying out loud.
Better. Brilliant. Fantastic. Let's move forward. Really good week. Nice and hot. But I like to be able to breathe. I'm not a big fan of suffocating. Suffocating.
No, I don't like suffocating. And
I think I'm going to need to go and get a set of headphones, aren't I? I know my missus had my headphones, so God only knows where they are. Fuck me. What are the odds of that happening? Left.
Ha! There you go. I've got chat up. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Hello. Let me type in hello. There's no point in kind of waving to hello, chat. But there we go. There we go. So is there with this fancy new video thing, is there actually now two of me and only one of you?
Did you just say
and
something?
you can't hear me because you just plugged your headphones in, haven't you?
I can hear you now.
No, it's alright, don't ignore me. I've just realised I've got my own little window that I can move around that's me, so there is only two of us. It's alright, don't worry, ignore me.
Oh dear. Supposed to be 29 here tomorrow. 29 degrees in Scotland, Mark. That is going to kill you.
Oh, I tell you, my 29 degrees in Scotland. Yeah, my car. You know, the thermometers in the car that are, so accurate. Everybody knows that they are the definitive temperature of the world. It's a 29.5 on the way home today. I'm like, huh? I even think it. I think it kind of. Isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I think it just briefly flicked into 30 and then back down again. But, and that's up in Yorkshire. It's like, what? It's not right. It really isn't.
I like it. I'd be extremely, extremely happy. This is really weird hearing myself talk. I'd be really, really happy if it was this weather and I wasn't at work. So you could do something fun, or you could go and sit in the garden, or go and burn yourself at a theme park, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah, hot tub. Oh my God, somebody is sat in a hot Badger. Are you in your hot tub watching the show in the hot tub?
I'm picturing it. I'm not liking it.
It's got I've got a picture in my head that's just a little bit niggling, won't go away. Oh, scary.
What, you vaping on, Chandler?
Oh, I've got a couple of things that I'm vaping on, and I'm now just wondering where's the tank gone? Oh, there it is. There you go. I want to ask. Are you still vaping on that? Yes.
I'm
it's not
just
just
still vaping on that.
Oh, I'm actually. I'm loving it. Dare I commit the dare I commit the ultimate sacrilege and say I'm preferring it over my Cleto?
Yeah. No, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
Well, I'm actually, this suits me down to the ground. I put a new coil in it last week, and last night it's when you get the dry hit sneaks up on you on these, doesn't it? If you're not paying attention to where your juice level is, you'll just take a drag and all of a sudden it's like burnt hurt, and you need to refill. And last night I did that, refilled it, and it's still got that burnt taste. So I changed the coil out. So that coil has lasted me a week. Have you changed? I've had a mixture because I started off with Cerberus custard, and then kind of gone through. To be fair, mostly cloudy lemonade with a cool shot in it.
I've been not on cloudy lemonade and dandelion and burdock.
Yeah.
And my coil's still good as gold, but I've not run custard through it.
I made the mistake. I'd got a bottle of custard sat in front of me when I set this up last week. So,
right.
Custard was the first thing that went into it.
Your dry hit does sneak up on you.
Oh, you just got it. Yeah. I'm thinking mine's getting a bit low and I'm running the risk. So, and inside here, because I've run out of cloudy lemonade. I've run out. So
I'll put some in the post for you.
No. I get paid on Friday, so so just keep your eye out for an order using the VVRP discount code.
Chris is having to work this week. A member of staff rang in sick or something, so he can't join us. But I'm expecting there to be abuse at some point this evening, so I'm sure he'll pop in and abuse us.
I'm sure he'll get 5 minutes just to pop in and annoy the hell out of us. So I was thinking, what have I got juice-wise that is, because it's sunny, it's hot, I wanted something cool, refreshing, hint of kind of, I've suddenly gone from hating Coolard, a cooling agent, to being obsessed by it. So I'm currently vaping on, how close do I need to go for that?
Lucky 13.
13? Yeah. Mystic Fizz, this one. And that is... What's the flavour profile on that? Come on, tell me what it is. As per normal, it's not on the bottle. It's mango, basically. There we go.
I'm not a massive fan of mango.
Mango, orange, and grape.
I'm not a big fan of grape either.
I was going to say the other one. The other one that I'm vaping is grape grenade. So it's pretty much grape. I got that one from e-cig 1. It was the first short fill that I got after the TPD, and I bought a couple of them. Didn't particularly like it. Now I've added a cool shot to it. Oh, it's suddenly awesome.
You're happy,
but there we go. So yeah, happy, and Lucky 13, the mango. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that in here. So, and I got that out to fill it up, which I'll do in a minute. So, talking of the Great Grenade, that's what I've got in here. And this, I've made a prototype. So this is my prototype. So be nice. Squonk bottle, Alpha 1 on the top, and in here. Dual parallel.
They're not running in series now.
They're not running in series, no. No, dual parallel 2700 squonk box, and that bottle. I charged them. Bollocks. I purposely didn't charge them so I could put the voltmeter on it. I did it yesterday and charged them up and used a full 15 mil until it emptied. And when I put the voltmeter on the top, checked the battery, it was still kicking out 3.72 volts. So I'm like, get in! Battery life that will keep up with the 15 mil skunk bottle.
And it's it's not the size of a rucksack.
It isn't the size of a rucksack. It fits in. I still haven't quite got, because I keep swapping it from one hand to the other and go, do I like it that way around? Do I like it that way? So I'm going to change it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to mirror it. So, because that way around, the button's nicely under your finger, and you can thumb fire it with the knuckle as well. But on this side, it does actually fit quite nicely under the finger as well. So I'm gonna send it out to. I've only got the one, so I'm gonna send it out. I did promise it to Dan Goodchild foolishly, but I did that purely so that he would nag me, so I would get the bloody thing made. So I'm gonna send it out to him. He's gonna have a play with it. He's gonna give me his constructive criticism, and then I'll make a final version. But yeah, I'm really pleased because I managed to get the batteries in, the contacts in, everything. And my biggest fear was that I'd get those batteries in and I'd never get the bastards out again. But yeah, straight out.
Smack it.
Quite happy with that one. Smack it and they fall out. Which I think part of that is the fact that the 2700s are a little bit heavier than 18650s. And my other fear was if you squonk it, it would just push the batteries and the door off. But you squonk it, you hold the other side, so it's not a problem. So there we go. I'm happy.
You're happy.
I'm very happy with it, and it's bonkers because with a normal 2700, just a single, you get a really good hit to start with, and then it tails off. With this, it doesn't tail off because it's parallel. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if Mooch has done any testing with parallels because I can see his battery curves with a parallel. But that seems to hit, and it comes in higher than a 18650 because that drops at kind of levels off at about 3.7. That kind of hovers at about 3.8.5 when I kept putting my tester on it. So it feels like it's hitting harder because it's kicking out more voltage than a single 18650.
But you're happy with it?
So it's fun. Very at the moment. I don't want to send it down. I want to keep it because I've only got one. I made one. I should have made more than one at once, but I thought in case it's not right, I'm only making one. So,
anything else this week?
Yeah, I have got my. Yeah, this is missing off the why isn't that in our front bit?
Well, we'll have to edit the front and put that in. We'll put the billet box off. We'll get rid of the billet box and.
Oh yeah, the only way we're getting away with that is because Chris isn't here. Because if we said we were going to get the billet box off, we'd be in serious bother if Chris was here.
But we've got a new rule, haven't we? As soon as Chris opens his mouth, what? Bullshit alert! Bullshit alert!
I'm gonna have to edit that so it does say that. I think I will do a bit of tweaking with Audacity as we go. So yeah,
Andrew's just said we need to lose Rip Trippers. That was irony more than anything. It wasn't intended to be.
RDTA! Oh.
Sickest tits.
Oh, and I've got one last thing I'm vaping. In the Vaguely Vaping forum, one of the girls dropped her mod, and she'd got a resin wasp on the top, and the top cap just shattered, so she'd got no vape.
Oh,
so as a pure comedy post, I put a post up going, it could be worse, this could be your vape. And the best bit is, I've actually been vaping it all week.
Just give me a second. Just talk to the viewers, our guests on the phone.
Talk to the viewers. That's all. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Should we mute you while you're talking?
I'm just about to send it now.
Is it? Oh.
I'll just bear with me. You got it in front of you.
Right. We're gonna bear with him.
There we go. I've sent the link now. You should have it in front of you.
He's got the link.
Fantastic. Cheers, buddy.
Marvelous. We should have a guest in a second then.
We should. Sorry, we're not destroying we're not destroying the billet box. We're not bitching on it. We're just disliking it because Chris loves it.
Yeah, the billet box is bloody amazing, and I want one. But if Chris is here, billet box, waste of time.
They suck.
Yeah. But yeah, so at the moment I'm vaping on my blue.
Me this evening.
Sorry, what are you vaping on, Mark?
Blue seems to be dropping into quite a few shops at the moment, don't they? We won't talk about that.
They do.
My Asmodus Ultron, the screen has finally given in the ghost. It's still firing, but the screen's gone. So
DNA 40. What is it?
I don't know. I can't look at the screen anymore.
Oh, bless you. But it's still vape, so you haven't got a clue what power it's complete guesswork.
Complete guesswork.
You just press up and down until it tastes right.
Yeah. I am also on the Sub-Tank Mini from last week. Really enjoy that. I've got to be honest. Really enjoying that. Bear with me a second. I believe. I think we've got our guest. Bear with me a second.
That could be why your audio went a bit wibbly, because we've got somebody joining in.
There we go. Good evening, Emil. We've not actually introduced what we're talking about tonight. We've just been chatting shit, just holding out, waiting for you to become ready. So,
complete shit.
Might happen sometimes.
I'd like to introduce everyone to Emil. Now, the reason we've got Emil on tonight, and if you'd have noticed the title of tonight's show, we are called The Vapers Lifestyle. So I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yep. Well, my name's Emil, as Mark's just said. And what we're doing is hosting an expo with a little bit of a difference. Well, quite a lot of a difference, to be fair. UK Vapers Lifestyle Expo. It's going to be on the 31st of August, 1st and 2nd of September. What we've kind of done is list what they've been thinking about the other expos, good points and bad points. And what we've tried to do is put them all together and make what we feel are going to be something special, something different, something that's going to get people talking and want to be a part of it.
I'll be honest, I'm quite excited by it. Have I moved positions?
I'm in the middle, you're on the left.
I'm sure I was in the middle. Obviously we spoke briefly earlier, didn't we, Mel? And I've sort of read through the press pack and everything else, and I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. It looks as though it's going to be an absolutely cracking weekend. So it's at the Birmingham Exhibition Centre, is that right?
No, it's in a Bowlers Exhibition Centre, which is basically next to Old Trafford, just at the back end of United's ground.
So relatively easy to find.
Yeah.
Head as if you're going to follow the signs for the airport.
Pretty much, yeah. So when you get to the venue, first thing you're going to see is like a lot of drift cars just drifting away. We're going to see food courts out the front as well, but not like what we've seen in the past. All the expos I've been to, burgers and stuff, highly priced and not the best of standards at be like. We tried to put days here in the UK, and we've got fairgrounds outside as well. Walk through. You're going to go through into the actual one of the main rooms, filled with all sorts of vendors, which we're going to be doing pre-interviews with each of them, trying to say what they're going to be releasing at the shows, a few little sneak peeks of what different people are going to be doing. Carry on through that arena. We've got the stage at the front where we've got cloud comps going on, but not exactly like normal. We're going to have a few little twists involved with those as well. Again, trying to look at what's happened in the past and just improve them by a long way. I'll go back to a few bits, but go through into the next room. We've got Charlie Sloth's Lounge, where there's going to be loads of retro gaming, like the old Outrun, maybe Street Fighter, that kind of style of things.
I love Outrun.
And then today, stuff's going to have a lot of virtual reality gaming in there as well. We're going to get people interacting, so there'll be like certain competitions, even on the gaming side of things. So even if you're not great at doing tricks or blowing clouds, or even if you don't want to be, maybe gaming is your little thing, you can have a little sneak peek and maybe even win something off that as well. Going into the room after that, there's going to be like live BMXing, skateboarding, a few vendors. We've got beard oil, tattooing, piercing, pretty much everything it seems to do. Like when I've grown up, everyone seems to like frown at certain bits. We've kind of put all of them type of elements and put them all into one place where, from what I've seen within the vape industry, it's like it's a fun thing, and I'm not trying to take it away from vaping by doing this. We're just trying to break up the weekend so you could be inside, like walking around, seeing great things. But after a little while, have a little break, go outside or go into the other room, and then refresh yourself, cool down a little bit, have a little chat with your friends away from all like the loudness, and then get back into it if you want to. But I probably haven't even touched everything that's there. There's so many like exciting things. It's sometimes.
I've got a list in front of me, and I'm kind of mentally ticking them off as you go through. I'm looking forward to the street food court, and I'm sure Paul's quite a big foodie, and he's active at the moment in chat. Has he got you to get anything to do with meat there?
Yeah, definitely. There'll be a lot of different meat things. I know he definitely likes the was it Meatopia or something like that? The other one over in London. He's talked about it to me a few times, and I really want to go to that as well. But yeah, I'm a bit of a foodie myself, and I've not all the shows, but some of the things I've eaten at the shows I haven't been the most pleased about, especially for the money that I paid for them anyway.
Hang on. You've got a male grooming area.
Yes, where we're going to have a lot of different tattooists, but we've got people that are apparently booked up for God knows how long at the minute. But I think we're going to try and do it on a first come first serve basis. But there'll be tattooists there that are top notch, top of the game anyway. There's some body piercing. You've got like beard grooming, that kind of thing. But I'm sure there's going to be a few more things around that kind of way of things anyway.
What's cosplay?
Yeah, I totally forgot about that actually. Yeah, so basically, we at the actual event they do like a lot of Comic-Cons, sci-fi conventions, that kind of thing. So actually above the actual place, there is actually like a bar stroke club, which is actually themed on the actual Star Wars bar itself. You've actually got the characters in it and whatever, but they've got all the actual costumes from the actual film. So it'd be like, I don't know, the stormtroopers grouping around in the event. A little bit of fun, but you should break things up. I like to variety is the spice of life, as they say.
Absolutely. Are you fully booked yet as far as vendors goes? If there's anyone that wants to vend, is there still availability at the moment?
Getting very close to being fully booked, but I think there's a few smaller booths left. But yeah, the main lot has pretty much gone now. Yeah, as I said, we're going to do like the interviews with all the vendors prior to it as well. So if there's anyone else, if you think that you might fit into this category, who knows? Give us a message. It could be something for yourselves. Just have a little look. I've just got one of the flyers here just to re-jog my own memory. There'd be all sorts there. So you got like even with the Charlie Sloth bit, we've tried to say to him we might have like a juice testing session with him. So if you guys are out there and you make your own juices, maybe bring on them down. I'm not sure how he's going to do it. I think he's going to be tested maybe towards the end. He might have his in Sloth Lounge, they class it as like he's got his royal testing or something like that. But maybe on that stage, might be magicians there as well. We've got graffiti artists, which will be doing pieces from like some of the leading graffiti artists from like Birmingham, London, and Manchester. So that would be different and something unique. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to kind of create, and they might be giving people a few tips of that kind of thing of how to do the different layers involved in graffiti as well. The drink part of it, there'll be some real nice drinks there, especially I've seen some of the stuff upstairs in the Star Wars bar, and they've got like the drinks that do on like the ice stuff where all the vapor comes off the top of them. So, again, like I've seen them at a few clubs, but all the things I've liked in my life, I seem to have got all in one place at this time. So that's
like the A-Team van.
Yeah, A-Team, we're going to Expo 1 is off it's Ghostbusters, pretty sure, remember? Yeah. A little bit older now. Scooby-Doo van, do different things like that.
God.
Well, sounds like your perfect weekend, Chandler.
Yeah, definitely. It's forget the vaping side of things. Yeah, this is great. I just want to sit in the Ghostbusters van and make it go. I'd be just like in heaven on a stick.
Oh,
definitely. With the vaping style of things, the main thing that I didn't want it to be is another juice fest. So we're trying to get as many people to bring in out like these real nice squonks that they're releasing, or like just different types of mods that you might not see at your everyday show.
I think that's it. I think the fact that you're daring to be different. I think the fact that you're not just another. With no disrespect to Vape Jam, with no disrespect to Vape Expo, you know, you're not just another vape show. You're a lifestyle show. You know, there's a lot of industries that come hand in hand, whether it's beards, whether it's tattoos, whether it's BMXing, whether it's skateboarding. It's not just vaping, and there's going to be lots and lots of things there that other people, you know, if I was to take my brother-in-law, for example, or my brother, to a vape show, he'd be bored shitless. He would be bored shitless. At least at something like this, there's stuff to do, there's stuff to see. You're going to meet potentially like-minded people at an event. It doesn't have to be all about the vape.
It's it. That's what the way I looked at it from the beginning was I spoke to so many people, and there's groups of friends in the world, and like some of them might be really into vaping. Some might have done it just to stop smoking, which most of us did start. Some of us went into the hobbyist side of it. Some of us want to see all the brand new products. Some people might be just happy with their ego one they've had for 4 years. But then there might be other groups, members of the group that are still smoking. What we've enabled here is the whole group to come and still enjoy themselves and still be a part and not have to segregate themselves because of their interest.
Awesome. And even better.
He's found Ecto 1.
Oh, awesome.
You're buzzing already, aren't you, Chandler?
Yeah, I am. That's all I want. I just want to go and play in the Ghostbusters van. That would be awesome.
Yeah, we've got people in chat saying they're loving the idea of the gaming area as well. Male grooming. Chandler's going on about stormtroopers. Drifting gaming and vaping. We may have to look into this. Craig's in Wales. I'm pretty sure Craig's in Wales, so
I think it's you guys, anybody that's watching it now, if there's anything extra that you might want there, please let us know. We're there to listen. We want to make it a filled show for everybody, and literally we want to make it have ripples across the world. We really do. We're not in it to make the profit at this show. We're there to make a show that's going to be pleasing for everybody.
Absolutely. So, guys, any suggestions? Anything that you want to see? Scooby snacks. Anything that you guys want to see? Pop it in the chat. We'll make sure Emil gets anything that you pop into the chat. Where can they find you guys? Where's all the information for this event?
We've got the UK Vapers lifestyle website, and you can get directed to getting tickets. I know there's going to be a lot of competitions coming up, so try and join in. There's going to be a lot of free tickets given out as well. Yes, there's going to be a lot of things going on to be able to get into the show. Perhaps financially, if you don't want to be buying a ticket straight off, try and get into some of these competitions. They'll be spread about across all the groups coming in the next few days, basically.
So what you're saying is keep your eye on social media, keep your eye open for some of the competitions. Certainly keep your eye on Vape Talk UK. You never know what you might be able to win in the future. But yeah, definitely. Like Emil said, there's the website. Is there a Facebook group as well?
Facebook group as well. We've got an Instagram group. We're on Twitter. Yeah, so social media pushing is going to be. We've been sharing it at the minute, but it hasn't had the big push, which is going to be happening very, very soon. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'm sure you're going to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I hadn't actually heard about it until basically this flyer dropped through my door, tucked into an issue of Sublime magazine, and I picked it up and went, Manchester? That's just up the road. So yeah, I was like, I haven't heard about it. This is the first one, I take it.
I've known there's a few shows up in the north, but I don't think there's been anything quite as big as this one yet in the north. Yeah, NEC, you've got it over at Vape Jam in the XL Arena. Yeah. We wanted to do something for the north of the country, on top of still like doing something for the Midlands and the South that hasn't been done yet. So I think we're on the right path at least.
Yeah, and it's going to be to get to. Manchester's not too bad to get to. M62 cutting it across if you're coming from my side of the place, or M6 up, M6 down, whichever. Yeah, you know, be good.
If people want to spend the whole weekend, there's a lot of nice hotels all around the actual arena as well. So if you want a good filled weekend, it's time to start booking up your tickets for the hotels as well if you don't want to be